believe sports is a way of resistance, it's a way of proving national identity, and it should be used as a vehicle to carry our message.
At Dublin Park in Ireland, sports was at its best. Dublin-based club Bohemian FC would play host to the Palestinian national women's football team on May 15th, which is a date famous for the worst of humanity.
Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Thank you, Ireland!
Here were the scenes upon the national team's arrival. Chills at Dublin Airport as fans and supporters welcome the national team with open arms, drums, and chants.
To be able to see the Palestinian flag rising freely in Ireland, while we can't even do it in Palestine, in the Palestinian territories, in the West Bank, it is overwhelming. It gives us such joy that it's hard to explain.
To give one an idea of that support, here's what took place outside Dublin Park. Hats with the flag, murals posted of 6-year-old martyr Hin Rajab, who was killed in the region. In addition, Jack Charlton and a mural by Niall O'Clanan speaks volumes. The flags were placed on each and every seat prior to the match for the fans in attendance.
Delighted to be joined now with Barry Andrews, the MEP. Barry, why is it important to have nights like tonight?
Well, I was at the Rafah crossing in December and I saw for myself the deliberate obstruction of humanitarian aid trying to get into Gaza. Rows and rows of trucks going back 7 or 8 kilometres, 3 deep across the road trying to get in, and that, I'm afraid, is still the situation. So Rafah now is under bombardment. The little we can do at occasions like this is to boost the morale of the Palestinian people, and particularly the people of Gaza, to show them that we're standing with them, we're showing solidarity, we're shoulder to shoulder with them, and we really hope that we can get a ceasefire to bring an end to this awful humanitarian situation.
I have to shout out Aisling O'Reilly, a reporter on the scene with a microphone and a camera, setting up every shot by herself. I cannot praise her enough for her work here.
We're here ahead of Palestinian women's team playing Bohemians. Guys, who do I have here?
Me, Mazen Hania. I recently, in last November, we got out, me and my family, from Gaza.
We can't really describe it in front of the camera. Everything, even when you saw it in the picture, is not everything. When you be in that situation, you will feel it. When you be there, we feel another feeling. When you came here and see the photos, we don't feel the same thing. It's actually undescribable. I can't really tell you everything. You see bombing, you see kids slaughtered and dead, but that's actually nothing comparing to the real life. When you go there, the starvation, you see people struggling to find water and the basic things to live. It's very hard.
Palestine would go on to play with their flags raised high above the stadium grounds. The final score, a winning effort by the visitors. O'Reilly would then get an on-the-pitch interview with Charlotte Phillips and her grandparents, who survived the Nakba in 1948 and 1967.
When they expelled them for the first and second time, they thought they would erase us as Palestinians. And here 76 years later, I'm here playing as their granddaughter, as part of the Palestinian national team, and they thought they would get rid of us, and they can't. This is proof of our existence.
Nadine Mohammed, who was just 20 years of age, would tell the national news, walking through the pitch and seeing our flag here, it feels like home. Ireland is a European country which supports us, and I think will join Spain and Malta and Slovenia and recognize us soon. So we are excited about what's going to happen in the future. This is the most special moment we've ever had. Bohemian, the club that hosted the national team, meanwhile, had been very supportive over the years. They previously raised funds for sports programs for Palestinian children living in the Tulkarm camp in the occupied West Bank. The proceeds from the friendly would also go to support the team traveling to Dublin, plus charitable organizations in the region. The fixture would be a sellout. And in addition, streams would be held as fundraisers, which was a fantastic thing. It's the first time the national team played in Europe, by the way. Prior to the match, Mira Natur, a defender, would say, "We have a reason to tell the people that we are human beings. We have rights, the same as you, to play. We have the right to express our feelings. We have the right to be recognized by the world. With this event, we're telling them we exist." Sean McCabe, one of the organizers, told The Guardian, "You should live a life free of fear and free of persecution, and you should have the ability to hope to do what it is you want to do. Being a footballer for so many people, for so many girls and boys, is the dream. The fact that the sport has been taken away from so many people in the West Bank is sad. Many of the players have careers as well, as illustrated here. Bisan Abueta, who is 26 years of age, serves as a project coordinator for an NGO. She gave a really insightful quote, which reads as follows. She feels that being an athlete is tougher than being an athlete from anywhere else because there's little chance of making it as a pro in another country and nobody sees you play. She also alludes to the difficulty being accepted in other countries with her passport. Jennifer Shatara, a member of the national team, would tell Aisling O'Reilly, "This game wasn't about winning or losing, it's about solidarity." It was also a timely match.
FIFA will mandate, as of now, independent legal expertise to analyze and assess the 3 requests made by the Palestinian Football Association and ensure that the statutes and regulations of FIFA are applied in the correct way.
FIFA is expected to host discussions on an inquiry regarding the suspension of Israel from international matches. Long and short, the PFA would make arguments accusing the IFA of violating FIFA statutes with its war and its inclusion of teams located in Palestinian territory in its domestic league. A council meeting is scheduled for July 25th. Circle it on your calendars. More from AJ. The motion noted international law violations committed by the Israeli occupation in Palestine, particularly Gaza, and cited FIFA's statutory commitments on human rights and against discrimination. The PFA wrote that all the football infrastructure in Gaza has been destroyed or damaged, including the historic stadium of Al Yarmouk, and said it had support for the motion from the federations of the following: Algeria, Iraq, Jordan, Syria, and Yemen. From Dave Zirin once more. Infantino's refusal to make even a token call for a permanent ceasefire reveals him to be a hypocrite. Infantino and FIFA leapt into action against Russia following its invasion of Ukraine, temporarily banning them from all competition. FIFA, in its statement at the time, said football is a fully united here and in full solidarity with all the people affected in Ukraine. Infantino's silence and banality is damning. He will stand up to the West for Qatar's billions, but not for a people in desperate need of courage and a voice. He's making clear through his actions that FIFA will not cross the United States and Europe when it could affect the bottom line. The price of FIFA's self-censorship came into focus when Israel killed star Palestinian national team member Mohammed Barakat. Perhaps that shouldn't be too surprising. No one should ever look to FIFA or Infantino for moral guidance. Yet we should still demand that FIFA speak out. FIFA represents the world's most popular sport, and it has a responsibility, as Infantino attempted to convey, to represent everybody. FIFA has a power that could be a force of unity and justice. Infantino's global solidarity, however, clearly does not extend to Palestinians. When we speak about the dehumanization, FIFA's silence is a part of what makes that a reality. If you can and are willing, please become a paid member here at TYT Sports. And or go to tyt.com/join. In addition, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate it. Have a great day.